welcome to the Kaffa.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at Reload Squad. So this is the new game mode that Fortnite has added in, and this is the first time I was able to actually get a victory in it. And it might be the only time I've had so far. But it was completely with random, so even when I've played with my friends, we haven't been able to get a victory yet, but it's been really sweaty lobbies. And so when I played this one, it didn't seem as bad, or maybe I was just a little more on my game, I don't know. But it was really enjoyable. I ended up with a total of 10 kills. I hope you enjoy this. We're going to kind of just go through it and just see if there's anything that kind of sticks out. And I'm always looking to get better. I don't really play build mode, and so playing build here was fun. If you have tips or pointers for me, please comment below. That would be fantastic. And there we go. So I immediately go down. Alright, so here we go. We rift back in. So for those of you who don't know, you have 30 seconds to build to rift until you can rift back in or reload back into the game. But you have to have at least one of your squad mates still alive. If you're all eliminated, then no one's returned. You can return, and that means your whole squad is officially out of the round. And then once we get to like one of the final zones towards the end, rebooting back into the game is turned off. So I definitely do a lot more camping style in this game, just kind of waiting my turn. I mean, because if you're out there too much fighting, you're going to get third-partied. And maybe that's not too important in the beginning, and I shouldn't be worrying about it too much right now. But yeah, you can see my building there's pretty slow, not the fastest, but I was able to throw up a couple walls and a ramp. Yeah, I tend to try to play a little bit slower. Definitely visual audio is very helpful here with just how much chaoticness is going on in the game. Again, I could have thrown up my walls a little bit faster, so that's something I know I want to work on. So the bad part about reloading, so it's nice that you can just reload, right? The bad part is that you lose your loadout. So once you start gaining a decent loadout in the game, it's definitely nice to be able to keep it, right? So you don't want to drop it. So if one of your teammates are able to res you, that's nice. One thing I think that helped our team here, so they kind of stayed bunched up. Not the whole time. We all spread out for the most part, but we didn't stay super bunched up, which I think helped. That way we couldn't all just be eliminated together in one place right away. So here I'm throwing up a couple walls. Still a little slow at it. So a lot of that just comes with practice, I know, but if you have tips or tricks for me, please let me know. Do they have bots in this game yet, or is there still enough players playing it? Like I said, this is the first round that felt just a little less sweaty than other rounds. I think I start spamming their wall here. There we go. So we were able to finish. And so there, he was the last one of his squad. So his squad was unable to fully reload back in. He was the last one, so we eliminated the squad. Go ahead and fast forward. Big shields seem to be a little bit scarce, I feel like, but there are the vending machines, the health vending machines, which are a huge help, so it's always good to come in with some gold, that way you can purchase those. One thing you might notice is that our whole team has microphones by our names up there, so but we don't really talk, and that's how all of my rounds have been. Like, when I'm playing just with randoms, there's been really no communication. Which is fine, other than your basic, like, oh, here's a gun that I'm not using, come pick it up, or here's some bandages over here, or some shields. And honestly, it's been great. It's been fun. It feels a little more chill that way, especially if you don't really feel like you want to talk with anyone. I've never felt like I've had to talk to anyone about, like, in these matches. So it's just been kind of nice to load in with some people, play the game, you know, try to do some basic stuff to help your squad out, point out enemies. If you have extra bandages, let your teammates know it's there in case anyone wants them. But other than that, it's just pretty chill. You just all do your own thing and assist each other when you can. I do like all the nostalgia in here, like that bunker. Those were like all over the OG map. Or maybe not all over, but there was a handful of them. And then we got tilted towers up here, which is pretty fun. It's iconic. Honestly, back when I used to play, when the tilted towers was on the map, I didn't like to land there much. I was not a very good player, sweaty player. I was definitely like to take my time during the matches to just loot up, and so I always had really low kill games. And it's not until like the last year or two that I really started being a little more aggressive. So there I fell, and and I probably could have utilized that crash pad better, but I didn't. And then this guy's just trying to sneak down, and then I just spam the wall. There we go. Teammate and I take him out. This guy kind of just stood around a lot, so I don't know. I don't know if he was just distracted or if something else was going on with his connection. Okay, so there's 18 players left. So now it's just about, I noticed like having high ground helps a lot, which is in general pretty normal for a lot of games. If you have the low ground, there's a good chance it's easier for someone shooting down on you to get headshots in. So there, I was, for whatever reason, a little confused on where those shots were coming from, but I was able to get out of the way. I think I get downed here if I remember correctly. Yeah, so I should have been a little more like on top of it. Luckily he fell down there and was not able to get back up to me right away, so I was able to move over and hide. So this teammate over here I think was going to res me, but then this guy came back up and started pushing. I think my teammate finishes him off, maybe? And then my other teammate came over and he started resing me back up, or healing me. Resing me? Whatever you call it. But anyway, super helpful. And I got to keep my loadout. And luckily I had a heal, and then they, like I said, just simple stuff, he threw me a med kit. So my guy was downed up there. They finished him off, wasn't able to get to him. But we're gonna try to get some shots in. So he runs, he's pretty damaged. I think I chase him here. Alright, so there you go. Another squad's eliminated. Reboots are now disabled. So there's 11 players left. If any of us die, there's no way to come back now. There's no reboot bans or anything like that. Okay, so our team still has all 4 of us. And I think we all stay alive for the rest of the match, if I remember correctly. So now it's just us and one other team. So 2 teams of 4, 4v4. There's someone coming up behind me. They're playing it pretty safe. And then I realize, oh no, there's 3-foot set of footprints. So like the whole squad's right over here. One of our guys is almost dead, but he was able to get away and heal a little bit. I'm gonna just sneak over, and I got the jump on these guys. We'll take him out. Take this person out. Not quite, not quite. Almost. So, that guy was a team player, really tried to get his buddy out of there, but it went against him. Not the best move. He should have built over himself. This guy's running. I missed every shot trying to finish him off. There's one guy up on the roof. He is literally 1 health. I just can't get any of these shots to land. One thing about this rifle is it does have a bit of a spread when you're not aiming down sight. This is the last player. Last player, he is just building, he's trying to do his best. He's using the shockwaves very efficiently. But eventually one bullet just hits him and he's finished. There it is. And that was our first Victory Royale. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I think it's a fun mode. I don't know what you all think. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any tips for me. I am always looking to learn and try to get better. Until next time.